stars of the hour on Amy's new video camera.
Daddy loves me.
Yeah, well, mine love me too, slut.
Bitch.
The movie I'm going to talk about today is a very disturbing one, and I don't think I'll ever watch it again. Megan is Missing is from 2011, and it made me pretty much sick to my stomach. We start off in the very beginning finding out that obviously Megan is missing, hence the title. We also find out soon afterward her friend, Amy, is also missing. Now we start off with the beginning of these two kids that are talking and doing things that little children should not do. They're about 14 years old, but we do find out at the very beginning that one is a little reserved.
I'd like to know who came up with the stupid rule that you have to go back to school the very next day after New Year's. It's so fucking stupid.
Watch your mouth.
Let me use it too.
You don't even use makeup.
Shut up.
Virgins don't know how to wear makeup. Oh, come on. I didn't mean anything by it. You're so fucking sensitive.
We'd soon find out also the reason that she is so promiscuous. This is something that I'm going to disclose early on here. There is a lot of insinuation. They may not show anything really graphic, really bloody, really sexual so much in the film. It's very much implied. We do see some things though. However, it's not necessary to see some things in order to understand the impact of what these actions have left on these girls. Megan was abused multiple times by at least two different people. The reason she ends up missing is because one of her friends gives her a contact of some boy she's talking to, Joshua.
How do you do, fellow kids?
He goes to another school and all this stuff, right? But Megan just can't see him because, his camera got destroyed. So she decides to meet him one day. Her friend, Amy, is getting suspicious and she's looking into some things. So that's about where I'm going to leave it for you. Well, the good thing is no animals are harmed. There's no depiction of animal abuse or animals being harmed in this film. But having said that, while we don't necessarily see really graphic stuff, people are depicted as being harmed. That's the best way I can put it. There are two scenes that really stick out for me. I don't want to give anything away, but the fact that we see something, it's a photo of something that was found on the dark web. So this is back in the time when, while we did know of stranger danger, I think a lot of people were really naive to how some people prey on others, especially young girls, and trick them into meeting them and harming them. I would hope that nowadays we do know that this is a thing. However, also having said that, nowadays people are just sharing all their information. Everything from, I'm on vacation here, my house is not being watched. These are my kids, this is their names, this is their school. Kind of like the crazy, YouTube mom. Don't show everything in your life to strangers. Just don't. Especially with kids, don't show anything about your children because there are really creepy people out there. And when you put yourself out there like that, you're really easy to find and target and manipulate. This movie is really good at making you feel really gross. It made me sick to my stomach afterwards because I love horror movies. I love the fantasy of horror movies. Megan is Missing is far too realistic for me to watch again, especially what happens to Megan. While I'm glad nothing got so very graphic, it's graphic enough. It's a great example of less is more, I guess I could say, or more along the lines of you don't need to see everything in order to feel something about it. When it was over, I was sad. I was hating people even more so, and I was literally sick to my stomach. I don't get upset by movies too often, but there are some movies that I will never watch again, and this is probably one of them. However, this to me has a role in our society, as in I know this stuff happens and it's very scary. But there are a few scenes that really made me uncomfortable. Some scenes that are very creepy in the background that if you catch it the first time and you notice it on your own, you're like, oh my god, that's so creepy. The person stalking people while in the shadows but also in broad daylight is a terrifying thought. So yeah, there are some movies, like I said, never watch again. I'll never watch a Serbian film. I found it disgusting. Sorry. Near the end, absolutely hate it. And then I Spit on Your Grave. It was very uncomfortable for me. Again, real life stuff, abuse, things like that. I don't like. It's not scary as in the sense of a horror movie. It's psychological terror, I guess is what you could say, because stuff does happen. Well, I do say I'll probably never watch it again. It's a movie you should never watch. It's probably a movie a lot of people need to see. It has some unsettling scenes, some scary scenes. I don't want to say jump scares. It's just the way, I guess it's just something psychological about watching something and then somebody's face It's kind of staring back at you. Something is implied that something's happening, and you just have to watch it play out. It will make you sad. It will make you sad. So it really is a hard movie to watch. If you want to see if you can take it, then watch Megan is Missing. Tell me what you thought. Tell me if you would watch it again. Tell me if you would recommend it to people. Tell me if you think that it does serve a purpose, like I believe it does. And usually I post a lot of funny stuff like, it's a goofy, stupid slasher. Haha. This is a very depressing film. They go to a party. Okay, sorry. Listen, I'm old, I guess, but they go to a party. There's alcohol and drugs and things going on between these kids. And I'm like, at my age, I'm not telling you my age, but at my age, I would not want to be there. I would be terrified as a 14-year-old going to a house like that with a bunch of other teenagers doing what they're doing. I would be terrified. This is not my thing. I could probably go into more detail and talk about some scenes that were really unsettling and why I think they were unsettling, but I'll let you do that in the comments. You let me know what you thought. So I'm gonna go watch some like Futurama or Bob's Burgers or something, kind of get my mind off of it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.